The NBA season is only 2 weeks old here on ESPN. The Jazz come in knowing they have an offense that is capable of putting points on the board. For some reason, though, they struggle to remain consistent on a nightly basis with their scoring. They will be squaring off versus the Pistons, who come in expecting to rain down the three-pointers. They always do a good job when it comes to their outside shooting, so there's no reason to expect anything different. So without delay, let's go to Salt Lake City, where Bob Steele and Rod West are ready to call the action.
Welcome, everybody. We're here at the Delta Center in Utah. I'm Bob Steele, along with Rod West. Glad to have you with us. Take a look at the starting lineups. What do you like out there, Rod?
Ben Wallace averages a double-double every night in rebounds and points. That's more than enough to qualify him as someone we should take notice of.
Thanks, Rod. Let's head courtside for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions. For the Detroit Pistons, at forward, Clifford Robinson. Also at forward, Corliss Williamson. At guard, Jerry Stackhouse. Also at guard, Chauncey Billups. At center, Ben Wallace. And now it's on to the results. Starting out for your Utah Jazz. At the center position, out of Stanford, 7 feet even, number 22, Watson. At forward, out of Louisiana, Texas, 6'9", number 32, Carl Malone. At the other forward position, out of Georgia Tech, 6'7", number 21, Matt Hartman. At guard, out of Washington Union High School, 6'5", number 2, Deshaun Stevenson. At the other guard position, out of Gonzaga, 6'1", number 12, John Stockton.
The Pistons take the tip-off to start the game. Billups takes the turnaround dig. Drains the first bucket of the game.
Phillips comes clean right off that pick, and it was pretty simple after that.
Offense just doesn't get any more basic than that, but it works. Orchard throws it in. Ball. Watch the pick. Passes. Help down low. Go, power stack. Uses the crossover. Jab steps. Stockton shoots from just inside the line. Tickles the twine.
Just wide open on the outside. And I'll tell you, it's all about fundamentals after that. Set, spot, release, and follow it through.
Basic. Watch the pick. Watch baseline. Ball. 7 seconds to shoot. Phillips shoots. Gets back iron and out.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
Stockton with the ball. Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Nice rebound by the 18-year man out of Louisiana Tech. Pass left wing. Stockton launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Stockton was too wide open, if there is such a thing. I think he choked a little bit on that three-pointer.
Phillips passes the ball. Caught by Williamson. 7 on the shot clock. Phillips takes a wide open shot. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim. Orchard inbounds the ball. The Jazz have the ball in a small deficit. 4-2. Passes it. They work it in. Passes. Help down low. They push it inside. 7 seconds to shoot. Shoots from the paint. Puts too much on. That last tip was up and in by Malone.
Great second chance opportunity.
Couldn't agree more with you, Rod. Don't take any extra risks if you can help it.
Screen coming.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Robinson with the rock. Williamson makes the pass. Goes with the crossover. Jabs. 7 on the shot clock. Gets cut off by Stevenson. Rises up. Stevenson is in some serious pain, Rod.
You hate to see a player work so hard during a game and then have a fluke injury like this occur.
Breaks your heart, Rod. Hopefully
for the
it isn't as bad as it looks and he'll be able to return. Stevenson will come off the floor. Out of the wing.
Watch the screen. Double.
Fades away inside. Cans it.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player.
The Pistons
Have a big opportunity and can tie it up here.
Drop. Nice. Stay in.
Passes it. Pulls the trigger from 8. Answers right back.
Williamson didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Karolinko with the inbound. Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter.
Don't get picked. Blitz.
Now in the paint. Stolen.
To push it inside, that was a nice thought, but you've got to have the passing lane first. There was just way too much traffic in there to let a pass like that fly.
Grabbed by Stackhouse. Uses the crossover. 7 seconds to shoot. Jumper was buried by Stackhouse.
Pretty good from there, Bobby. Great release.
The Jazz have the ball. They're shooting 60% from the floor.
Breaking down. Keep it up.
Skies. It's blocked.
Bad shot. From the
Robinson passes.
The Pistons
Are at the controls. They're 4 out of their last 6 from the floor.
Ball. Watch the pitch.
Stackhouse takes off. Goes glass on the lay-in.
Get him.
56 seconds here in the first quarter. Passes. Gets busy. Gets the lay-in. Robinson throws it in.
The Pistons
Would love to extend their lead this trip down. Phillips gets aggressive. Gets the lay-in.
Get him.
33 seconds here in the first quarter.
Through weak. Pin down.
Passes it.
I got him.
7 on the shot clock. NBA basketball so quick, Rod. We got to see that again.
you've never back down on offense. You go up strong and you finish strong, just like he does here.
Got to be strong to make a play like that.
Hey, defensively, you never want to foul a jump shooter. Challenge it aggressively, but don't bail him out and hurt your own team by giving up the bucket and the foul.
He can't complete the three-point play. Phillips has it.
Double up.
Wallace takes the quick shot and bounces it off the short side and in.
You have to like it when he gets involved on the offense like this. Nice shot.
8 seconds here in the first quarter. Nabbed by Harpray. Releases. Drains the lightly contested shot. Robinson inbounds the ball. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 14-12. The Jazz trail single digits after one, Rod. Any significant stats that leap out at you?
Field goal percentage, Bob. When you're shooting that much worse than your opponent, you have to be relieved you're just down a little bit instead of being blown out. Now let's see if they can play some D and get it any closer.
Get him. I got him.
Malone has position down low.
Pin down, pin down.
In low.
Stay tight inside.
Malone shoots from 13 feet out. Ties it up. Stevenson was dinged up a while back in the game, but Rod has the early word from the doctor.
He has a bruised hip, Bob, and that's going to stop him from playing any more tonight. Injuries like this can sideline a player for a couple of weeks or longer, depending on the severity of the injury.
Stackhouse passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Goes with a fadeaway. Doesn't get it all the way there.
Wallace is pretty bad for mid-range, but even I thought he had a chance at that one. I was wrong.
Just over 4 minutes here in the second quarter. Stockton launches from beyond the arc. Dropped a lightly contested shot.
Stockton isn't even going to dwell on that last shot. He knows he should have made it, so he'll wait to redeem himself when the next open three comes around.
Stackhouse launches from beyond the arc. Can't get it. Gets the board. Dishes it off.
That's a nice job fighting on the offensive board.
Count that last jumper by Wallace. Malone with the inbound. Stockton brings it up. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the floor.
Double down.
Bounce pass. In the paint. 7 on the shot clock. The game is tied after that bucket by Malone.
Now that's just good court smarts to anticipate the D and adjust the shot. Really nice play, Bob.
Phillips has the ball. He's shooting 75% from the floor. Passes. Seven seconds to shoot.
Watch baseline. 2C.
Stackhouse takes a wide open shot. Gets right iron, no good.
Good rebound on the inside.
Wallace capitalizes on the second chance opportunity.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. That's a clever move.
Especially when you're able to knock down the open jumper on a consistent basis. Orchard throws it in. Stockton is at the controls. He's 1 of 4 from the floor.
Quick.
Stockton high rises. Gets the lay-in.
Stockton.
The Pistons
Work it up court. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor.
Don't get hit. Blitz.
Inside pass. The off-the-glass lay-in was cashed in by Robinson.
Get him.
Just over 2 minutes here in the second quarter.
I got it. Watch the screen. Stand.
Launches from beyond the arc. Bounces off the left rim and out.
Stockton is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one. The Pistons
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Phillips dishes it off. It's stolen!
The Jazz
Have the rock. They haven't hit a shot from the arc.
Now you gotta like that pincher attack down low. You've got 2 of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is gonna come away with the ball.
Ron, check this out on replay.
Watch the bump right here, Bob. One thing to remember, this is a physical game.
Physical is right. Real impressive that he got that shot off and laid it in. Wallace inbounds the ball.
The Pistons
Head into the front court. They're shooting 62% from the floor. Lobs. They're inside. They work it in. Robinson takes a turnaround J. Gets the far iron, but it goes in.
The defender really had his work cut out for him there. Against a superb inside guy like that, you've got to bring your big game.
Stockton works it up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Gets up. Gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 8 so far. 57 seconds here in the second quarter.
Watch the pick.
Passes it.
2 out.
Stackhouse launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Stackhouse was left in the lurch after that poor pick. His teammates have to help him out a little better than that.
Get him. Through weak.
Inside. Gains some altitude. Has now hit double figures.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they hurry, Bob. The Pistons
Can tie it up with a basket this trip down. Phillips passes the ball.
Watch baseline.
7 on the shot clock. Launches from beyond the arc. No way.
Phillips has to take the blame for that. That pick was pretty good, and he should have been able to lose that defender.
Stockton with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Yanks it down inside. We've reached halftime with the score 24-22. Let's go studio side. Here's Clark's recap of the first half.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Now let's take a look at how the numbers break down from the first half. The Jazz have done a great job of taking and hitting higher percentage shots, but surprisingly, this game is still close. Expect a real dogfight out there in the second half. Karl Malone, in the first half, has a total of 10 points. That makes him our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That will do it for now. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. We'll send you back to Bob and Rod.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Karolinko with the inbound. Passes. Get him! Inside. They push it inside. Malone makes the pass. Shoots from the paint. It's blocked.
Bobby, he has such great anticipation. He's easily one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Definitely, Rod. He lets their perimeter defenders take more risk when they know they have a big-time shot blocker backing them up like that. Stockton has the ball. I got him. It's going inside. Into the low post. In low. Shoots. Connects off the front rim. Phillips heads up court. He's shooting 60% from the floor. Passes it. Watch the pick. Pass right wing. 7 seconds to shoot. Pulls the trigger from 18. Can't answer back. From inside, puts too much on it. Gets the board. Puts it back up for a deuce. Ostertag throws it in. Stockton has it. He's 0 off his last 3 from the arc. Now left wing. Watch the pick. Going inside. Stockton releases from the stripe. Gets nothing but net.
Great look and a great bucket right here. Let's check that out again, Bobby.
When you get that pass, you need to hit your shot just like you did here. I got him. Phillips brings it up. He's 3 of 5 from the floor. Phillips passes. Shoots. Doesn't get it all the way there. Uses the leader inside. Gets it to fall. He's money from there.
That's where his talent lies. Those inside shots, just like that. Get him the ball. Keep getting him the ball.
Stockton has the ball. He has 10 points from the floor. Gets busy. Watches the lay-in.
That's how you fight for the offensive rebound.
Robinson gets the second chance bucket. Malone inbounds the ball. Stockton is at the controls. He has 6 points from the paint. Pass low post. Picked off.
Nice steal by the defender right there. He read the play perfectly and anticipated the pass. Great job.
The Pistons
bring it up. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Passes. Yo, power stack. 7 on the shot clock. Leaps up. Gets the lay-in. The Jazz have the ball. They're shooting 63% from the floor. Pin down. Stockton passes it. Harpering elevates. Can't get the reverse lay-in.
He had great position and allowed him to snag that rebound. That's how you play this game.
The Pistons
have it, and they're on an 8-2 run. Lobbed it. It's knocked away. The steal!
Great job with the steal. Plays like that can decisively shift the momentum of a ball game.
Pass to the paint. 7 seconds to shoot. Unloads 10 feet out. Can't stop the run.
Ostertag has the uncanny ability to blow even the easiest shots inside. That's sad.
Rod, break that down for me on replay.
Wallace is fearless, Bob. He knew he was going to get banged. He knew he might not get the call. He did not care.
That's what it takes to go inside and finish strong in the NBA. Karolinko with the inbound. Stockton works it up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Passes it. Malone takes the turnaround J. Can't stop the drought.
Malone has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
Stackhouse dishes it off. Chauncey Billups gets airborne. Now is in double figures. The Jazz are at the controls. They're 0 out of their last 3 from the arc. Passes. In the paint. Inside. 7 on the shot clock. The jumper was buried by Malone. Billups has the rock. He's 4 out of his last 6 from the floor. Takes a quick shot. The defensive rebound by Kirilenko. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 34-30. The Jazz couldn't hang on to their lead at the half. Any stat you see as being a major factor right now, Rod?
Assists, Bob. Their offense is bogging down way too much in one-on-one situations, and teammates are not getting set up and aren't setting each other up. They need to create some more opportunities for each other like they've shown they can do from time to time.
Stackhouse throws it in. Watch the pick. Pick coming. Billups passes the ball. Launches from beyond the arc. Gets the tough shot to fall. You don't see him taking or making many of those. The Jazz work it up court. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Stockton goes up. Billups heads up court. He's shooting 55% from the floor. Passes it. Watch the pick. Watch the mark. I got it. Passes. 7 seconds to shoot. They did not get a shot off in time. They'll turn it over.
That was some effective half-court defense there, Bob. By the time the offense had a second chance, the shot clock had expired.
Gets aggressive. Goes glass on the lay-in. That basket has really helped their turnaround from the first half.
Look at these numbers, Bobby. Big-time reversal that is responsible for their lead here.
Billups has it. He's 5 of 9 from the floor. Billups makes the pass. Puts it up. Can't drop in the lightly contested shot.
Robinson has been doing it all game long, and that gives them a double-double on the evening. That's a nice performance.
Stockton brings it up. He's 0 out of his last 3 from the arc. Passes it. Malone fires from the post. Drops in his 16th point this game.
Malone has the adrenaline pumping. He's feeling real good right now because everything is falling for him.
Billups has the ball. He has 10 points from the floor. Rises up. Gets the lay-in. Ostertag inbounds the ball. Just over 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Malone is asking for it in the post.
Going inside. Good job.
Malone now has it. Stockton, Sky! Goes glass on the lay-in.
Get him.
Billups is at the controls. He has 8 points from the paint. Now in the paint. Gets up. Takes up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 5 in the game. The Jazz can trim this lead down and bring it close with the bucket here. Stockton passes. Malone, 20. He's got 18 tonight.
Malone really didn't get fancy with that shot there. He did just enough to guarantee himself 2. The Pistons
have the rock. They're shooting 25% from the arc. Barry takes off. Gets the lay-in. Ostertag with the inbound. The Jazz head into the front court. They're shooting 65% from the floor. Passes. They're inside. Deflected. And it's right to him.
Nice block there. Terrific defensive stop.
The Pistons
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down.
I got it.
Passes it.
Watch power.
Goes with the crossover. Puts up the shot.
John Barry.
The Jazz will take a timeout here.
Timeout, Jazz.
This is a textbook crossover, Bob. Check it out.
Boy, straight passes, man, and he lays it in for two. Pretty move. Orchard looks fresh coming back on the floor.
Jazz.
Stockton passes it.
Line it up. Stay tight inside.
Fires. It's blocked. Wallace with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game.
Watch the pick.
Pitch. Chauncey Billups launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
He was able to get a good look thanks to that pick, but he just couldn't knock it down.
Stockton works it up court. He hasn't hit a shot from the arc. Passes. 7 on the shot clock. Inside pass. Malone takes a shot from about 6. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
As a coach, I always said, if you're going to foul, foul like that. Make sure the shot has no chance of going in.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second.
I got it.
Passes it. Malone with the personal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
They can go 2 for 1 here if they want, Bob. Let's see how they manage the clock.
Stockton with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Malone throws it in.
Get him.
The Jazz have it. They're 0 out of their last 3 from the arc. Stockton dishes it off. Releases from close range. Gets back iron and out.
Orchard doesn't have a flashy inside game, so he has to earn everything the hard way.
Wallace has the rock. He's 3 out of his last 6 from the floor. Received by Stackhouse. Seven seconds to shoot. Phillips with the ball. Spins to the hoop. Gets stopped by Stockton.
Chauncey Billups.
Phillips has some great concentration, Bob. Contact can throw off a shot attempt, but not that time.
That's why you dunk it. It's the high percentage shot you always take. The Jazz bring it up. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. The 3 ball from down deep was missed by Stockton. Fought for it and got it. There's the horn, and the game is in the books. The final score, 51-39. And it's time for us to say goodbye. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
This is Clark Dishman welcoming you to the ESPN Postgame Show. The Pistons come away with a big 12-point win over the Jazz. They now move to 3-2 on the year. The Pistons hit the boards and ran down every missed shot. Basketball is all about fundamentals, and it doesn't get any more fundamental than good rebounding, which they demonstrated tonight. Clifford Robinson finished with a total of 12 points and 11 rebounds. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. He was the difference tonight. And that's all we have for you tonight. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you next game.